Hello, beautiful. Can you hear me? Kind of. Good morning, good morning. How are you today, my goddesses and divine masculine? Yes, I'm okay. I took you to a park today. People wanted me to take them to the forest, but it's too far. I will go next week probably. I thought this park is quite nice. To breathe. Deep inhaling. How have you been this week? Did you people feel okay? There was a lot of stuff. Not too bad, good. Yeah, energetically, I think we are just processing a lot of things. All of us in general. There is a sense of we want to be ourselves, and we're trying to remove all the conditioning, but it's hard. I feel literally source is asking us to embrace who we really are. But it seems so hard. Tonight, maybe, not sure. I will be live, not sure. I have been, many people ask me every day, are you live, gonna go live, etc. But I need to prioritize as well my life, because sometimes if it was up to you guys, the wind, I would have been online every day if it was up to you. Every day, every hour. So I need to still prioritize some stuff that I have to do. Hello, welcome. But I would like as well, if I could receive a little bit more support, I could probably be live more often. But in my YouTube, you can join on my support program. You can give me a small fee, like £4 or something a month, to help me creating more content and be live more often. So if any of you feel generous, I would appreciate that. And yeah, we'll see if I will be live tonight. I know that all of you really want me to. Oh my god, these seagulls are going mad today. And for now, for today, for this live at least, I would like all of you to just take oh, hello, beautiful. Hello, welcome everyone. Look at this. This tree is really cute, and I'm sitting. They created a kind of bench on this, which is so cute and comfortable. Yeah, I mean, this platform is really bad sometimes for my mental health, I have to say. I need to try and breathe it through, because I don't know, there are I don't know, it's just a platform that puts a lot of pressure into people. Um, and there is this kind of pressure on in the spiritual side of this community. Uh, People, judging each other and not really understanding the whole goal of the spiritual path. Um, there is a lot of videos that are like fear based video. It's like, oh, you are not doing this right, you are not healing yourself right, or I don't know, there is a lot of pressure instead of unity and help. So sometimes I need to just get out of TikTok because it's like, oh my god. Um, but yeah, in my YouTube anyway, the video are I trying to keep update my YouTube at least because that is my real passion. So I appreciate all the support for that. And nothing today. I came around just to tell you to breathe a little bit with me and feel this. Try with me. It's actually fun. And out. And this tree, it's giving me some nice energy. So I'm like, yeah, thank you. Cuddle me. But I came here today to bring you some good vibe anyway. I don't know if you can feel my energy today, but I feel really good. I feel really happy and grateful. And I'm also gonna do a free session giveaway soon. But I will speak about it on my YouTube channel, and that you can have a session with me of a few hours, uh, just a talk. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen summer really in this country. Oh, in this country, there is no summer. So, yeah, he's cuddling me. Look at it. I'm receiving. Look, it's like a little house, and I am underneath. Can you see how low the tree is? Like it's literally, like keeping me safe in a balloon. this tree in a protective bubble. He's like, here, you're fine with me. Yeah, I mean, I'm Italian, so you know, I I I have extreme summer in Italy, and here not so much. So I get to kind of um, just accept what it is. Welcome everyone, welcome. I hope I'm radiating enough energy to you today. I decide to be a vessel today, so even though I'm talking rubbish, you are receiving something. Just trust that. I can feel it coming out. So yeah, the energy is pushing us to be ourselves. Literally, the energy is pushing us to say talk what the fuck you need to talk. Speak, be, you know, release fear, release this and that. um, and this is what is calling us to do and to be, embody who we are. uh, but I guess every one of us is still going through our own demons, our own blockages, our own beliefs, and patterns of behavior. I I I drain like I drain my not I drain uh, I still have like emotional overeating. So when I cannot express myself, and when I feel stuck, it's like I have to say something, but I cannot say it. I would go and eat a lot, like just literally, because it's like or I would indulge in, like, I smoke weed and sometimes I overdo that, and again just to distract myself um, from the fact that I'm not talking my truth, like the universe has been saying to me to do. And I think all of us, we have those kind of repetitive pattern of behavior that we go to, and we don't really know why we are going to that thing. And it can be overeating, or it can be just sitting sad and stagnating. It could be hiding away in the cave, um, or just patterns of behavior that we do over and over, and we cannot realize why we're doing it. And source is, the universe is telling us there is no time to hide no more. There is no time to, distract yourself no more. There is only the here and the now, and how you're feeling now. So our mind take over, you know, even in even when we are doing those things, like whatever it is that we use to distract, and it's like, and we feel guilty after. It's like, oh, I've done it again. And the universe is like, you know, if you are doing it and shut up and just be happy because you are doing it. You chose to do it, so do it without feeling guilty. Otherwise, it's a circle, isn't it? So I do smoke too much weed sometimes, and I do accept that, and I'm happy even when I do it, because I cannot do it and then feel guilty about it, can I? Am I stupid? So the universe is saying, embrace who you are and speak about who you are, because everyone faces those things. And it's okay to voice it, it's okay to see it, but our mind doesn't have to always put the judgment on top of it. Because when your mind judge yourself, you judge yourself and then you judge others. So we don't realize we are doing these things in two ways. Every time you judge somebody else, is because you also judge yourself. When you judge yourself, you also judging somebody else. And I got caught up, I caught myself watching a few spiritual guru, and my mind going, what they think they are, what are they chatting rubbish, like an old lady. And then I caught myself doing it, and I was like, You think for you, my friend. You think for you. and the universe will think at the others. If you see somebody spreading lies, not to worry. You don't even have to move a finger. The universe will do it for you. Karma will do it for you. You do not need to put even your thought in it, not even one single judgment, because it's wasted energy. And yeah, I judged a lot myself this week. And so I release that now. I will not judge myself no more. And I will be really careful not to judge other no more. Because this is what the universe wants us to do. It's for our highest good. It's for our evolution, you get me? And there are things that um, we can do to make our life better, and we don't have the energy for it because we are using that energy in very stupid way. We are wasting this energy that could be used to give you a new routine, a new pattern. Instead of smoking, go for a walk, or instead of overeating, go for a walk, or climb a tree, or start a pole dances class. Um, I'm in a park today. I'm in a beautiful, beautiful park. I've got seagulls all around me. I will do you a panoramic in a bit. A walk. Yeah, we could, but this is a park. It's not a forest. So bear in mind, there are a lot of people, kids, dogs. But I will in a bit. It's just I love this this corner that I found at the moment. I'm sitting here being cuddled by the tree. Hello, beautiful. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you. But we are always a refining process. We are never perfect, and we will never reach the perfection. Uh, ooh, this wind. Oh, um. So it's a constant process, and we refine and refine and refine. But sometimes we are afraid of ourselves. You get me? Like when I'm oh, God knows, I'm afraid. A session with me. You can message me, Debbie, on my email if you fancy a session with me. But yeah, mostly we will always battle all those things. Um, and for me, I guess I'm still battling on the idea to be exposed too much. Um, I don't know. I'm afraid of not being accepted for who I am. It's strange. Anyway, we've got our own mental crazy stuff to deal with. But I'm here in case you need any help um, in any way, shape, or form. I'm here. Hello, beautiful. Hi, hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really hope that you checked my YouTube. Any like and supporting that would be lovely. Uh, but I'm really grateful for the community that I managed to create in TikTok, and you guys are amazing, honestly. Um, so yeah, This week has been like that. And have you got any? Oh, yeah, I did take you to the park not long ago, to the forest. Sorry, maybe you missed it. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. But yeah, if you had any demons or bad thought or doubts or whatever, oh, I'm here to help you in that. And also, I would like some suggestion for my content. On my YouTube, some people suggested that they wanted to know more about the higher self and the superpower and gift and the paranormal. But also, if you have any content suggestion that you would like to see on my YouTube, or something to, cheer you up and take you to bed, like, I'm open to suggestion. You can send me emails or messages. Not in here. I think I cannot receive messages for everyone in here, but Instagram I can. I do a tapping. Oh, tapping is nice. Yes, tapping is very good technique. I do it too. But tapping is good. But also I do other things like, you know, we come from monkeys, and monkeys, when they used to do this is to summon braveness, is to summon power. And so I do that a lot in my chest when I feel that I'm lacking on. Oh, thank you, Tony. When I'm lacking on courage, I like just I punch my chest and I'm like, raw. um, or sometimes I channel martial arts. Uh, I had more than 20 past lives, and I have been a man and I have been a woman in my past lives, and I have been an emperor and I have been a fucking samurai and I have been a priestess. So sometime when I go in my trances, I get back that knowledge and I start to act like it. But I don't know if I'm ready yet to put it out there because I'm such a not shy, but yeah, for me it's important, But spirit is asking me to put these things out there because people will like to see it. But I'm still like on the shaking side still, but eventually I will, with your support, and if I see that you like the craziness of my content, I might feel more chill and at peace. And I might do it. Oh, thank you. Yes, I probably should. Yeah, I should. Who are you? Nice question. So, who am I? I've been so many things. Alice, in this lifetime, currently, is a girl that was born in Italy. Uh, in this lifetime, in my 20 other lifetime past, I've been all sort of. So, you would love to see my craziness. All right, okay, then I will do it. I don't know. Maybe just I needed some fucking encouragement, like a baby. I don't know. Yeah, you do it, girl. I should be say this to you. You do it, girl, too. Express yourself. Speak your truth. Say, say who you are. So yeah, we we send energy back and forth like between us. It's like I slap you and tell you, wake up, you're perfect how you are, and you slap me and tell me, come on, do your shit. Yeah, but starseed, they're all labels. Starseed, it's so complex, but there is a lot of propaganda about starseed, now became a trend. A starseed is simply people who are awakened, and we are awakened. Um, sorry, yeah, I'm obsessed with slapping sometimes. People who are awakened, people who remember their past, the people that always has been more enlightened compared to others, is because we are starseed. But starseed is just a name, okay? Because you can be a starseed, meaning that you have some knowledge connected to the celestial beings, so to aliens, or also you can be truly connect with earth, so being a very old soul, um, that has a lot of knowledge in this planet. So starseed, you are in a journey to discover who you are, and that is beautiful, and this is what you have to do. There was another question, the dark energy, feminine energy. Yeah, so we always have the two side, right? So um, we have a good side and a dark side. Now, accepting the dark side is very tricky because this society brainwashed us. They force, since when you are young, if you think about it, the first thing that you learn was to categorize things. So they told you, this is good, this is bad, you are a bad kid, you are a good kid, you've been naughty, or this is good, this is bad, today you've been behaving good, today you've been behaving bad. And so this created inside of us hell, because this earth, this planet, it's not meant to be so much polarized. The truth, it's never in one side or the other. So by pushing you to categorize your entire life in good and bad, they push you to divide yourself, because we are dark and light. So why in hell the system is making me fear one side and the other? Why the system make me fear the dark side? Why the system want me to pull away from the dark side? Why the system doesn't want to see my dark side? And so that's why the system brainwash us, because we are meant to integrate the both side. Yes, I can help. Just asking me any question. I'm just answering to the divine masculine and divine feminine now. So what happened is that in this society, the divine masculine has been, which is the light, which is the sun, which is the doer, the achiever, has a lot of property, our divine masculine side. Oh, look at this! Look at these people! Just say hello, okay? There is a little squirrel! Can you see it? Can you see the squirrel? Oh yeah, you can see it. Hi, squirrel! So yeah, and so what happened is that, you know I was convinced that a lot of things about myself were dark. Sorry, this wind is mental. Just keep pushing my phone. So in my life, I thought that a lot of things that they were dark. And when I realized that they taught us that those things are dark on purpose for me not to embrace my power. And this happened with every one of us. So, for example, I've got tons of examples, but I don't want to get into personal things. But I don't know. For example, sexuality. Yeah, I'm telling you now. So, for example, sexuality. Sexuality is a taboo for the whole society, and this is not a coincidence that society put sex as a taboo still now. This squirrel is gonna come here. I can feel it. I don't have food. Patatino della mama. I don't know what to give you. Yeah, hi. Sorry. He's looking at me. He wants food. So, and I made a lot of video in my YouTube about how the sexual energy is directly related with our intelligence. But society push sexuality as a taboo because they don't want you to become intelligent. So being connected with your sexuality, it's already you are in the dark side and you are uh, healing the dark side. So the relationship with yourself, when you masturbate, how do you do it? There is a whole sexual energy is sacred and nobody taught us anything about it, absolutely zero things about sexuality, how to use your own sexual energy, how your own sexual energy will allow you to be more confident and also healing yourself. The view that you have about masturbation, what do you use when you masturbate? Looking at porn is really bad because the sexual energy is sacred. It's a sacred action and it has an enormous amount of power, and by using it in the way that society taught you, it was done on purpose for you to be confused and for you not to discover the power of your own sexual energy. And sexuality is just one of the dark side. Also there is naked body. You know, the fact that people still today sees a naked body as dirty and not holy, it, it, it makes you understand how much fucked up we are. Because how can you be afraid of something that is so natural, like your naked body and naked body of other people? We were born naked. We've been sucking boobs until 2 or 3 years old. You get me? How can we be then so afraid or judgmental to naked body? That is still society dividing us, dividing our holiness. Um, the fact that, the religion used Puritans, I call them, the people who speaks only about love and light, the people who always say pour the other cheek, that it's still brainwash, because you are a fool if you always give the other cheek. There is difference between good and fool. But society tell you you're a bad person, you always have to be good. That is another brainwashing. It's pulling you away from your dark side. And the dark side is that you are allowed to become evil if somebody push your boundary, if somebody disrespect you, if somebody laugh at you, if somebody take advantage of you, if you act giving the other cheek, you are fooling yourself, my friend. You are not good, you are a fool. So uh, and society did this in so many other things. For me, it was the fact that I work with kings, people with kings, domination and submission, and I see the effect of society in that world too. There are people that have certain kinks or have certain inclination in their behavior, and they think is natural, but it's not natural. It's still society induced. And I find myself as well being trapped by the demon that I don't want to express so much because I'm afraid of being judged. But I've been in this thing for many years, so I probably should embrace it and start to talk about it more. Yeah, kings have, there is a strong, so there is a strong, if you study Freud, he explained a little bit perversion and kinks and the development stages that goes from 0 to 1 and then 1 to 2 and then 2 to 3. We have those development stages that are really delicate in our growth. Um, and when you receive a trauma during those stages of development, we ended up then developing kinks when we are older. But it's not 100% the rule, because there are people that simply like certain things and they have no trauma. So that this has to be really clear. Some people, they just like certain things and there is no trauma attached to it. Some other people, they have a trauma attached to it. So for example, in the anus phase, which it's the the second stage of development, let's say that your parents, it's complex, it's really complex, but let's say if you've been traumatized in the anal stage, you can end up with two different scenario. So either you become like me, overly open, because my family treated the so they made the time of pooping, so when we learn how to poop, too open. You didn't have any privacy. You tend to be overly open when you are an adult, because that is a very intimate things, and your family treated without privacy, and also how they were rewarding you or if they were not rewarding you. So for example, if a baby ended up not being able to reach the toilet and he pooped himself, if you have a mother that used to punish you, you then associate that, and later on in life you become an anal person. So you retain information, afraid of being judged, and then you ended up even enjoying the pain. And there are so many, because the stage of development described by Freud, so there is the mouth is the first stage, 0 to 1, then we have the anus is 1 to 2, and then we have the phallic area that we learn how to pee and how to masturbate is 2 to 3, and we develop through sexual energy. So We learn, we put stuff in our mouth because we have an orgasm when we do that. That's why we develop through sexual energy. When we learn how to poo is the same. Our body, Mother Nature is really clever. The only way for us to learn something is if we like it. So Mother Nature, like a baby with a candy, is like, yeah, come learn this so that you can um, understand that pooping is good and you need to learn how to poop. So this is the sexual development described by Freud. And the fact that society know about it, but there is no whatsoever talked in the school system, make you understand that the school system was set up on purpose for us to fail, because by repressing and making as a taboo sexuality in general, uh, it was done on purpose for you not to reach your highest intelligence, because intelligence comes from sexuality, intelligence comes from sexual energy, and everyone knows that. No, not everything he said was good, but the fundamental things, they were true. It's true that we learn through sexual energy. It's not about sexualizing kids. That is your interpretation of that theory. Is your demons that project into his theory. The theory is actually true, and you can see it because baby have a micro orgasm every time they put stuff in their mouth, and after that they have a micro orgasm when they learn how to poo, and then the phallic area is about peeing, and then you have all the rest of them. Yeah, but they do it because they find the pleasure. It's called erogenic zone. uh, they wouldn't do it if they don't find it pleasurable. This is what I'm saying. Mother Nature is really clever. If we want to teach you something, it will teach you by making you feel good. Otherwise, you wouldn't learn. If you are a baby, why would you put stuff into your mouth if you don't find it pleasurable? It's because you've been sucking the boob of your mother, and in order for you to suck the boob of your mother, you need to find pleasure in it. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it. So all our intelligence come through sexual energy, and those spiritual people that speak about spirituality in a Puritan way, they are pushing you away from the truth. You understand? Pleasure is pleasure. And when it's very strong, of course, it will look like an orgasm, isn't it? But still pleasure, is it? Why have you got the need to label things? There is no misunderstanding in here right now. We're just talking, so. Exactly, it's a reflex. We are what is the word? Innate. Yeah, innate. We do it and we don't know. We don't know why we do it. We just do it. We just feel it. Otherwise, you literally wouldn't learn. You literally wouldn't learn. So, this is our dark side. Are all the things that society on purpose put as a taboo. They put it hidden, because if you knew the truth, things would get pretty hard, because everyone would realize that the school system is a total environment created to set you up for failure. And so that is our dark side. And all of this has been suppressed in all those centuries. That's why the divine masculine was dominant. That's why we had a patriarchal society. And now with the Aquarius time, is the divine feminine that is resurrecting, is coming out. And now the divine feminine, it's talking about this. And it's exposing the darkness. Because I was a strongly sexually, I always had a very strong libido since when I was young, and I always have been made feel like a weirdo. And in reality, the fact that I was so highly sexually charged is because I was really, really intelligent. And so I know that by talking about these other people that has been suppressed, or people that are highly sexual, they can actually realize that it's because they have high intelligence, and there is a way to channel that sexuality, that sexual energy, not only in sexual activities, but actually channel it for you to achieve a better life, a better self, and just evolving spiritually, mentally, physically, and all the rest. But even woman and sexuality, women have been strongly repressed on the. There are so many women that tell me I never made myself come, for example, or I don't know how to play with myself. And it's like, well, if you don't know that, then if you don't know how to pleasure yourself, then nobody else will. And for men is the opposite. They have been kind of pushed in overly doing that, at the point that they lose their power completely, and they have those syndrome, erectile dysfunction, and premature coming, and all the rest. Why? Because nobody taught us how to use it, how to channel it, how to play with it, how to use it, how to let it go through our body. It feels like women are not allowed to have an orgasm, and men need to have an orgasm every 5 seconds, and the faster it is, the better it is. So this completely put off balance the man and the woman. And inside of us we have a divine masculine side and a divine feminine side. So if you have a damage in your divine masculine and in your divine feminine, are you surprised if you can feel yourself drained, if your energy is not flowing properly? You shouldn't be surprised, because you fall trap of what the system did to us. And when you speak about certain things, you get easily misjudged, and people attack me often when I speak about those things, because they want to believe all this Puritan version of the human being depicted from many religions, and everyone always hiding the sexuality. We are sexual beings. We are hiding our primary. Oh, look at that! Look at that! He's coming here. Oh. So we are hiding our primary being. Yeah, I mean, isn't it funny when people speak about energy in general? Uh, you know, when I speak with normal people about energy, uh, people tell me, oh yeah, I don't feel energy. Oh yeah, I don't see energy. People that are not in contact with their spiritual side usually do not see energy, or they don't sense energy, or whatever. But when you speak about sexual energy, everyone know what we're talking about. And that is because it's a fucking strong energy and it's almost impossible not to feel it. If you feel aroused, you will feel it. And what that come from, where it come from. I mean, if energy cannot be created, energy cannot be destroyed, but it can only be transformed, that energy is right there and you can feel it. Where does it come from? And this is how people should understand that you are way more spiritual than what you think you are. Because this energy is the strongest, the fastest, the most powerful. But yet we have others as well. So there is a way to use the sexual energy. And it's not only to poof. uh, is way more powerful. It can be channeled in different way, and it allowed you to evolve literally spiritually. And it's not only the it's not only um, it's not only for men and women, but we have been both sex has been deceived. Woman, we have been taught to stay away from it, and men has been taught to indulge in it. And we both lost the importance and the sacrality of this energy, the power of this energy, and what we can do with this energy. And it's a shame. Uh, and it's really sad. So I, in my one-to-one session, I help women as well to get more in touch with their sexuality, and I help men to take away this association of 5 seconds and ole, but understanding that you can actually cultivate the energy and use it for something that gives you more vitality. It makes you glow in the face, makes you attract what you want. But because we have not been taught all of this, um, how do you find out more spiritual power? What do you mean? How you find out spiritual power come from within? Yes, yes. Yeah, it's too a taboo. People doesn't want to talk about it, and then if a spiritual person talk about it, I'm gonna be hanged to the wall. Like, I know already that, but I will keep talking about it because there are a lot of spiritual uh, deception. All those spiritual teachers that preach about being pure and puritan and light and never mention about sex, then they are part of the system. They are parts of the one that wants you not to know. So, but it's okay. The truth will always come up at some point, no matter how many years I would have to wait. So, beautiful. Spiritual power, what does that mean? You don't even know what you are asking. Spiritual power is the power to let your spirit manifesting. So, the spiritual power means that you know your spirit. And after you do that, you can manifest it and radiate it outside. So, do you know who you are? Who are you? When you find out through meditation and other practices to connect with your inner God, your inner spirit, then you will have the strength to bring it forward, to bring it outside, to manifest it outside. Exactly. Exactly. We all are divine. So we all are a perfect hybrid between dark and light, between animal and divinity, between earth and sky. But to do that, we need to know this both side of us. We need to know the animal side, our instinct, our sexuality, and our divine celestial side. We are both. We cannot move away one to the other. The more people, society, or environment push you to go far away from one or the other, they're tricking you. Remember that. They're tricking you. Spiritual people out there that doesn't speak about sexuality, they're tricking you. They're hiding from you the whole picture. And they depict only the picture that is easy to depict. Mm. Yes, we are the perfect combination. And this is what we are. And it's so beautiful. So beautiful. When finally our shadow come out, our darkness come out, and you integrated with the light. Beautiful things will happen to you, to your vessel, to your light, to you. When you try to repress one of the side, you are not shining. You get me? And you will not be in contact with your divine self. Um, and taboos are one of the first things that they set on place for us to be more ignorant and to be far away from who we really are. What does it mean, taboo? What does it mean, taboo in 2021? How is it possible that still existed taboo? I mean, for real, people, 2021, there is still something that needs to be hidden. It's like, what? And something that is natural as like sexuality. You get me? Like, can't you see, people, the absurdity of this? It's like, so wait a minute, we come out from a vagina and there is taboo around that. It, I don't know, it's like for fish, you get me? Fish that are like keeping it taboo to swim in the water, and it's like, oh my god, but they're born in the water. Do they know that? Oh yeah, they know that, but they want to pretend that they don't swim in water. They want to pretend that they're swimming on air. And the human is the same. It's like, wait a second, but do they not have sex to come into this world? Yeah, they do. But they want to keep it secret. It's like, what? What? Make me laugh. You know? It's just funny. It's like when I walk in town and I dress a little bit, I dress like that, alright? Because I'm sexy as fuck. And I would see like some woman looking at me like, and I'm like, mamma mia, you know? It's like, girl, you haven't seen a body before? We are surrounded in TV by boobs and bums. This is the contradiction of our society. So in the TV is difficult to see a face. You see only boobs and bums. But then in the reality, everyone played the Puritans. So I'm like, for real? For real? Yeah. Exactly, yeah, but it's because people don't speak about it. That's why we are still like this in 2021, because nobody speak about. No, no, I don't do that. I can read people energy, but let me see. Security power, what does that mean? Um, Cardi B. Yeah, you see, I love her for what she speaks about. Even though, for example, sometime when I watch her video, I'm like, oh my god, uh, um, uh, like she, how can I say, um, yeah, she's doing what's right anyway. She's doing absolutely what's right. She's just like putting it out there in a hardcore manner. I envy her for the way that she does it. I will find my own way, but she's cool. I get a lot of explanation about that. Sorry, because you are comment of speaking about it. Yeah, yeah. Of course we are. Of course we are. But it depends what God mean for you. But we are all divine beings. I mean, there are some people in this planet that they are like, when you have you seen Matrix? Yeah, uh, the guy with the glasses that was constantly what he's called, Mister. What is it? Smith, something like that. Yeah, there are people that are like him in this society. There is a vessel, but there is no soul. You get me? The soul is just a vessel that obey to the system, but there is not actually a soul. The chosen one are the one who feel a strong calling of simply embody who they are and their authenticity. The chosen one, you can call them starseed, you can call them loose, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I am a chosen one too, and we are many, and we came about to change things. Oh my god. Right. No, no. I literally saw people that they do not have a soul. I don't know what happened to it. They sold it or what. But They do not have it. I don't know why. Well, trying to figure it out is simply trying to figuring out yourself. No, no, you can have serial killers that have a soul and serial killers that don't have a soul. You can have them both. Oh my god, I can smell weed, and that is my. I was telling you today. Oh, what do you mean you have no emotion, beautiful? Probably you just have a little block. You just have a little block on your emotion. Sorry? Wait. What about all the things were given to the Son by the Father and the Son said? What father are you talking about? Christianity. So there is a differentiation between religion and spirituality. Religions, people, we are in 2021. There are more than 10, 20 type of religions. Do you see every one of those people in a different religions is convinced that is the right one? So can you see that we need to go a step above that, right? We're not, it's too late now to keep arguing to who is right and who is wrong, but there are commonality in all the religions, and that is spirituality. Now, the conception of God, okay, is not a man in the sky, and there is not a father and a son and this and that, but there are similar analogies that we can use to describe our our species. So we are made of a body, then we have the soul and the etheric body. Other people use other terminology. You can call it magnetic field around your body, aura, soul. Like there are so many terminology out there. You need to find how you can perceive it in yourself, because in all the religion, from Hinduism, Christianity, Buddhist, even Muslim, they all have strong communality, and also the important is how, you know, Buddha, Jesus, Lao Tzu, pagan witches, they all were talking more or less about the same things. So no matter how you want to label it, you need to find them inside of you, and then you can give it your own label. You can interpret them by yourself. Religion and spirituality might help you to the comprehension of it, but eventually is your job to figure out your relationship with spirit. I had multiple kundalini awakening when I was young, and I didn't know what they were. And when I started to research only later in life, I realized that in the Indian Vedas it was written, but everyone feel those things, paranormal stuff that happened to me, in a different way. So everyone was describing it in a different way, but they were all the same thing. You get me? Yeah. Well, this, I've been doing research since since my brain was allowed to do research by myself. So has been what, probably 19 years. So I mean, start by, I read the Tao Te Ching. I got a lot of information about Taoism, Buddhism, Indian Vedas, pagans, Celtic, shamans. I did a lot of research in Egypt. I had visions, I had trance moment, I took hallucinogenic, I had spontaneous Kundalini awakening. So I mean, I have been in this since I have memory. So it's a long journey. Take it softly, and just go in an adventure of finding out if there is something else apart this material world that you see in front of your eyes. Yeah, when you get into spirituality, you understand that there is no good and bad. So that is the first step, not fearing. Ooh, oh my god, it's cold. Oh, what happened to those who can't seem to walk the right path? But there is not a right path. This is the point. I just said it. There is not good and bad. This is not right and wrong. That is an illusion. It's another 3D illusion. What does it mean, the right path? Do you know it? Do you know what is the right path? No, you just try. So just try, because there is not a right path. There is only the path that works. You get me? It's the path that works for you. Yeah, of course, hurting somebody is bad. That is quite common sense, isn't it? But still, there are people that decide to do that, and they have a great life anyway. So it's choice, and it exists. So by me saying that is bad, I'm not actually preventing it from happening. The bad is part of the picture. People die in this earth, animals die in this earth. No matter if I say, oh, you shouldn't do that, it will still exist. You get me? No, no, beautiful. You have to be careful. I am here to tell you what is. If you like it, you can stay. If you don't like it, you can go. The chosen one, and you will see it on your own skin if you really are. This is what we came here to do. Um, there is no bad and good. And for how much this sound crazy, it's just the truth. I repeat, the bad exists anyway. No matter if I say like, oh yeah, rape is bad. Yeah, okay, it's bad. There is a reason, by the way, if we have rape, and mostly it's because we have a society that's been repressed. We didn't speak about sexuality in sexual school. That's why we have rape. It's not the devil. We didn't educate in our instinct. You get me? So even if I say that is not good, it doesn't take away that thing from existing. Mm. Uh, but of course, there are common sense, and it's up to you how you live your life. I choose to try and be good for people, for myself and others. But I've seen people that conduct their life in the exactly the opposite side, and they're still here. They're next to me. They live they live in this society, even though they choose to be bad, but like they are here, and it's their right to exist. Like, you know, they might ended up in prison, or maybe not. But it's bad exists, death exists. Yeah, I don't want to confuse anyone, by the way. I've got my own experience, but it's not that I'm not omniscient, and I will never say that I know everything. Like, it's not who I am. But I will give you happily my perspective, and then it's up to you what you're gonna do with it. That's all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's why we have to fight to be untrapped. That's why we have to fight to be, just be. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, it's cold. I think. Ooh, I think I'm gonna leave you now. Um, uh, but yeah, thank you so much for hanging around. Mm. Because we've been indoctrinated like little robots to behave and do things like a little machines. So working to deprogram all of that is hard work. Yeah, I will try to do more often those kind of chat outside. I'm sure that you all will love it. Talk to you soon in a bit, okay? Ciao, ciao.